2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And this was the Hornets pulling into the arena. A lot of the guys dressed in their very best. Now they turn their attention toward picking up a win in enemy territory. Traffic making its way across the Bay Bridge between San Francisco and Oakland, California. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is missing his impact. Last season, Green had the most 15-plus assist games in NBA history by a non-guard. And he averaged more assists and more rebounds than he did points. And his defense, of course, remains all-NBA. Guys?
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Bledsoe is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Joe Ingles, and it's Oden in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Diakite in at the 5, down low. And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance, and coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing, but leave no doubt the three-pointer is here to stay.
4 on the clock. Here's Bledsoe, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Eric Bledsoe bounced around a little bit in the early part of his career under the tutelage of Chris Paul when he first came into the league. Seems like he's found a home here, very much settling into his role.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. On offense, here are the Warriors. Wiggins outside. Passes it to Curry. Here's Diakite, guarded by Oden. Shoots the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Lillard. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. No good on the 3. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup.
Oh!
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lillard dishes to Bledsoe. Back to Lillard. This one for three. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Three-pointer.
Lillard's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Oden kicks to Bledsoe. Here's Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
And it's Lillard missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he...
Oh!
Yes, sir. Yeah, some situational awareness there from Klay Thompson. He understands the offense. He understands where the cutters are, and he finds one.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. Pass to Ingles. The shot misses. Good D by Thompson. Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to Los Angeles. Fires from 18. Wiggins against Oden. He goes up again. He lays it in. 11 points in the game.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Oden against Thompson. Shot by Oden is no good. Warriors leading by 8. Green passes to Curry. And there it is for him.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Bledsoe, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Can't hit from in close. Green with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. Wasted no time on that one. Thompson's got 5.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Well, Draymond Green holding everybody accountable. We've seen this before.
Take a look at Joe Ingles. Here are his numbers. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 8 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
And he gets the bucket. And so often, Draymond Green is called the heart of this team.
Well, he's been such a great leader since his time at Michigan State. He's out there barking directions to his offensive players. He's out there barking defensive assignments. He's barking at his coach. The list goes on, but that energy is infectious and helps lead his team to greater heights.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And the first one drops. When you know you're on a championship contender group, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose. and light in that locker room, so it does matter.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And, Brent, you look at the career of Klay Thompson, he's had improvements every step of the way.
Yeah, and he's still just an elite shooter that, because of what Steph does, because of Draymond's unselfishness, Klay is going to add 25 points in the blink of an eye. That, along with his defense, just make that backcourt something special.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And that one drops for him.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Curry deciding where to go with it.
I like watching Curry work the pick and roll. I wonder if his time with Steve Nash in the offseason was paying some dividends. Impossible to guard in those sets.
Wiggins against Ingles. Tipped away. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry wide open. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now here's Ingles. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Oden. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Curry against Lillard. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on a fast break this season. In third, the Warriors.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
Hornets trailed by 15. Bledsoe with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Lillard, the pass to Oden. Over Curry. Kicks it out to Lillard.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Williams, he's checked in for Green. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Charlotte. And Fernie Simons comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And there's the pass to Simons. Portland moving the ball over. Lillard up top, guarded by Curry. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Lillard producing right now and finding ways to torch this defense, just filling up the stat sheet.
Here's Diakite, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Simons. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Here's Simons. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Stolen by Thompson. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time.
That's his first personal
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Little. He's checked in for Portland.
Substitution for the away
Chris
team.
Dunn comes in for Damian Lillard. To the paint. Payton passes to Williams. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Dunn. Here's Simons. High arcing shot, and it's good on the layup.
The player gets a feel for that floater. it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's Payton. Outside Williams. Back to Payton. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Warriors lead by 20.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Iguodala with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Poole on the wing. Dunn covering. Payton surveying the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the
Picked away.
2 minutes.
Dunn against Payton. Dunn kicks to Little. Here's Claxton, guarded by Poole. Claxton the pass to Dunn. That one good for 2.
And Dunn is spectacular, seeking contact and getting it. He just absorbs the hit, yet still able to finish.
And the slam by Williams.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice straight power there, straight power. Here's Simons. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Little. Shoots from the high post. And there's Dunn on the assist by Little. Dunn's got his second basket of the night.
And you have to love whenever Dunn squares up from mid-range. His jump shot is just money in the bank.
Down low. Here's Simons. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Payton. Inside, here's Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williams has got 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Dishes it to Little. Here's Claxton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the middle. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Kuminga kicks to Iguodala. Over Little. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
The best on our team love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota, and he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Portland, they've got Dunn, and it's Little in at the 3 spot. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Little. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And how about getting the band back together? I mean, Iguodala in a Warriors uniform, considered retirement, and couldn't resist one more run with the team he's won 3 titles with.
Done outside to the inside. Little can't hit. Warriors leading by 19. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Williams can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 17. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Little. Drives to the hoop. Out to the right wing. Simons, the pass to Aldridge. Tries again. And stolen by Payton. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Simons. Done outside. And it's Simons missing. Warriors leading by 19. Payton in the corner. It's Williams, high post. Poole on the wing. Payton outside. And that one is off. Now Portland takes it the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, they were like good college players. One and done. You got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass and keep possessions alive. They weren't able to do that.
Little can't hit. Passes it to Kuminga. Little with the rebound. Hornets trailed by 19. Pass to Aldridge. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The attacking, aggressive mindset. You get it right there from Aldridge. In that area, he's focused, and he scores.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
T-shirt time!
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Aldridge. Joe Ingles comes in for Little. Eric Bledsoe is checked in for Anthony Simons. And Lillard subbed in for Chris Dunn. Here's Lillard. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Takes a 3. Wiggins with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Ingles. It doesn't go for him. So Golden State will take it the other way. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Lillard. Oden with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Diakite. The rebound by Oden. Charlotte has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. On the wing, Ingles. Guarded by Kerr. Counted, good.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Diakite. Guarded by Oden. And the basket by Kerr.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Lillard against Curry. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Diakite passes to Curry. Throws it up high. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Lillard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
His first personal
Lillard
foul.
just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Thompson dishes to Kerr. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Portland. There's the pass to Bledsoe. Over in the corner, Lillard. To the paint. Shot's good from Oden. Oden's got his second bucket.
Lillard becoming better at staying patient, knowing that at any point in a possession, he can take advantage of somebody. That time he found the open man.
Now here's Wiggins. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
To the wing on the left. That's a 2 from Lillard. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Watford, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Diakite. 26 points for him last game against Orlando. Thompson outside. Over Bledsoe. Thompson misses.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now here's Green, following the miss by Greg Oden. And a wide open look here for Wiggins, offline with his 3. Charlotte has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Bledsoe passes to Oden. And Lillard kicks to Bledsoe. Pass to Oden. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Oden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Here's Wiggins. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
And the Hornets call time here. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
He's at the head of the pack in the West.
And I can't say that anyone is surprised. Always one of the players that everyone loves to watch.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Lillard misses.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
They double-team Curry. Thompson outside. Inside. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Green. Curry's got 13 points.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And a deep three from Lillard. Diakite with the rebound. Diakite's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that one, good.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Stephen Curry. Lillard outside. Pass to Ingles. Back to Lillard. Releases from 15, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Diakite can't get it to go. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting in this game 45%. Lillard outside. For the three. Again, the miss by Lillard.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Wiggins passes to Diakite. Kicks it out to Wiggins. They double-team Curry. Thompson for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Oden's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Oden, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Lillard with it. Now Green defending. Lillard misses.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Wiggins, and he banks in the layup. Wiggins has got 6 here in this quarter.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Curry against Lillard. Bledsoe for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Zero hesitation. I mean, zero. Bledsoe with a quick release that time.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let the defense set up. So anytime you get a chance, go. you go. Kind of reminds me of me in the day. That's why they call me the Jet. Jack, get down the court, basket, Ted. Come on.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest. Oh, it's good. This is what happens when another team identifies your weakness and just keeps hammering on it.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Diakite in at the center. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Ingles. Back to Lillard. Here's Oden. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Oden's got 10 points in the game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Curry's shot is good.
Yeah, I feel like the ball really isn't even getting anywhere close to the rim. It's all cotton right now.
And so here's Portland. Bledsoe passes to Lillard. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Aldridge kicks to Bledsoe. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. And Golden State will come the other way. Green dishes to Curry. Now Lillard. He's got 15. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's now 17 points for Damian Lillard. Wiggins outside. And Oden sends it back. And he gets it back.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Bledsoe outside. Lillard with it, and Curry picks him up defensively, and Stephen Curry with the foul.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons is checked in. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Lillard against Curry. Here's Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
How about the stretch arms there of Aldridge? Awesome at using those to gobble up a second chance opportunity.
Thompson outside. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Golden State basketball.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Greg Oden.
Nicholas Claxton.
little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Curry fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. The Hornets also changing it up. Little comes in for Joe Ingles, and Chris Dunn subbed in for Damian Lillard. Wiggins outside. That's tipped. Now here's Little. He's covered by Thompson. And here's Little. The pass to Claxton. Clock at 4. Pass to Simons. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Iguodala, the pass to Diakite. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Now, here's Dunn. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Passes it to Diakite. On its way from Curry for 2. Drops one in from the wing. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, any shot seems to be a high percentage shot for one Steph Curry, especially from that area on the floor.
Dunn looking over the floor. That shot off the mark. Wiggins with some nice D. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now Iguodala, after Nasir Little missing on that last three-pointer. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Warriors with some changes. Kuminga's come in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole sub in for Thompson. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And here's Poole for 3. That shot off, and it's Portland the other way. Dunn outside. Pass to Simons. Back to Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Dunn outside. And the pass to Simons. The dish to Aldridge. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Assisted by
Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great size and great balance for a big man. Aldridge does a superb job of finishing through the contact.
The road less traveled, Anthony Simons took a year after high school just training at a basketball academy. No college, not the most glamorous route, but his game has some flash to it.
He's one of those guys, GA, that comes into the game and just is an offensive force. Takes shots off the dribble, can shoot threes, is lightning quick, and gets to the basket. Still very young, still a lot of room for him to grow, but he has shown flashes.
Simons, the pass to Dunn. Pass to Aldridge. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Williams, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Payton in for Curry.
Charlotte foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Two shots.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Simons. And he makes good on the layup. Simons has got his second basket of the night.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Now here's Kuminga. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. No problems knocking that one down.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Simons, guarded by Poole. And it's Simons missing. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. It's deflected. Done outside. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Williams. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. And the Warriors making a change here. Favors is checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Eubanks, he's checked in for Aldridge. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Anthony Simons. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Dunn. Now here's Williams. 8 points for him. To the middle. Here's Favors, and it's in there.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
Now, here's Lillard, guarded by Poole. Here's Little. And just miss after miss right now. The Warriors have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Poole, the pass to Favors. Basket good. Favors has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Bledsoe against Payton. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first
Clearly
personal
a foul.
Third team foul.
The Warriors have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Gary Payton, the second, at the line for 2.
Two shot.
And he knocks down the first one. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Derek Favors. And then for Charlotte, Greg Oden. He's checked in for Eubanks. And it's Joe Ingles in for Little. And both free throws good for Payton.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Bledsoe against Payton. Bledsoe kicks to Ingles. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Now, here's Lillard. 17 points in the game. Can they get it? Takes it inside. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outside, Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Now, here's Ingles. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Yeah, defensively, you like to try and run Lillard off of that spot because, man, he gets it going out there, he's going to hurt you.
Here's Green. .36 seconds left here in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. And here's Poole for 3. Ingles with the rebound. Ingles has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, Bledsoe. The Warriors pull it in. Passes to Kuminga. Three-pointer. No good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Portland, McLemore is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Ellaby in at the small forward. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Portland. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. That's a 2 from Lillard. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Dosunmu. Here's Kuminga. A beautiful reverse layup. Kuminga's got his first bucket of the night.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy. And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Covered by Lillard. The shot missing. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Eubanks the pass to Lillard. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Payton's got 9 points now in just the second half. Lillard the pass to Claxton. Here's Ellaby. He's covered by Iguodala. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Ellaby. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Down low. Here's Kuminga. Oh, that's blocked. Lillard with it. Going inside. Pass to Ellaby. Portland no good that time either. The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Now here's Iguodala. He's guarded closely. It's deflected. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The finish and the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Iguodala still very comfortable even at the advanced ages out in transition.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
And stolen by Lillard. Over to the left wing. Here's McLemore. Lillard outside. Cans it from downtown. Lillard's got 33 points.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Here's Dosunmu. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now here's McLemore. He's covered by Iguodala. The three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 36.
Zero hesitation out there as he catches that pass. Lillard just fires it.
The pass to Looney with his first shot attempt. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to Lillard. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Free t-shirts tonight. Let's hear you. Substitution for the away team.
Wiggins dishes to Thompson. Outside Curry. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 22.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Lillard the pass to Simons. Takes the three. And it's Lillard missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. And another three for Golden State.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Curry against Lillard. Here's Aldridge. Diakite with the rebound. Diakite's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte no good that time either. On the wing, Wiggins, covered by Lillard. Wiggins passes to Green. Drops in the layup for two.
Draymond Green's not going to let anyone slow him down. Terrific at completing that chase.
Lillard against Curry. Now, here's Lillard. Defense is right there. He gets that one.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Diakite, and that one is hammered home.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Passes it to Lillard. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
So it's the Warriors now. The Blazers getting the bucket.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
At the line for the Dubs, Andrew Wiggins taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Golden State. Derek Favors checked in for Curry. Looney comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Payton in for Klay Thompson. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
McLemore, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Floats it up for Wiggins. It's tipped. Done outside. Here he goes. Makes it off the glass.
And the explosion to the hoop. Dunn finishing in style.
Payton outside. Here's Looney. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Little's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He dishes it to Dunn. To the inside. Here's Little. And it's Looney with the rebound. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Payton passes to Diakite. Favors trying to break free. A nice shot by Diakite. Diakite's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
In the game.
Here's Eubanks. Pass to Ellaby. No good on the triple. Here's Diakite. Dunn covering. A nice shot by Diakite.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here's Dunn. He kicks it to Little. Up top, McLemore. Shot clock at 6. Right wing. Here's Ellaby. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
The Warriors making a switch here. Here's Golden State. They're on a 16-6 run.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And that one misses. And here are the Blazers. Now the pass to Ellaby. Now McLemore inside. Little. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Clay. Tonight's passing was special. It looked like everybody was getting touches. How selfless is this team right now?
Well, that's what makes us special. That's what makes us champions. It's all about sharing the ball. That's when basketball is beautiful. That's when we look our best. And, you know, tonight was a testament to that.
You had heads swiveling all night, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.